Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Remy. Thanks for tuning in. On my channel, I discuss on faith, lifestyle, and development. So if you're interested in any of these things, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know that I've been sharing the vlogs, and what for the wedding and things like that. So we're gonna talk about something that related to that. But this is my husband now. the first time I mean the first video I said this is my fiance, that's my husband now. Because we're married now.
Yes, so we are married though.
So so yeah, you guys have been seeing the Journey to the Altar wedding series. So the wedding is done. This is September. We're filming this video in September. So we did our wedding in July. We've even gone to our honeymoon, Aruba. That was a discussion for another day. Our honeymoon is a discussion for another day. We loved Aruba. But that's not a discussion for today. So today, we wanted to talk about, so we had our wedding in July 2021, and this is September, and we just wanted to talk about reflections on our wedding. And we're here in September, and what do we think? First things first, people always ask, okay, how do you feel that the wedding is over? And two words come to mind all the time for me: excitement or happiness. I'm happy that the wedding was very successful. I'm so happy. I love the wedding videos, the wedding pictures. So happy that the wedding was very, very successful. And relief. I'm so relieved that the wedding is done, because planning a wedding is a lot, and then planning a wedding in a pandemic where all the rules are changing, the regulations are changing. Should you wear a mask? Should you not wear a mask? Are people vaccinated? So the relief, I'm relieved that the wedding is done. I'm so happy and grateful that it was successful. The wedding pictures, the wedding videos are giving life. They are giving what they should be giving. So I'm happy about that. So those two words come to mind. How do you feel that the wedding is over?
Yeah, I think it's similar. Glad that it's over, and relief, and prayer to never need to do that again, other than for our kids, right? So yes,
yeah.
So all of that, all of the above there, So just thank God. But yeah, I think the biggest word is relief, because it's work. It's serious work, but it was good. Everything was success. So we thank God for that.
Thank God for that. Yeah. So yeah, that's the feeling when people generally ask us, how do you feel? That's how I feel. Now, I've heard, that some people feel depressed, some brides or some people feel depressed after a wedding, that the wedding is over. That's not me. I'm gonna just come out and say that is not me at all. The relief.
Yeah.
The relief after the wedding was done. Oh my God, I was sleeping better. I mean, it feels like a huge thing was taken off of my shoulder, because again, like we said, we postponed our wedding in 2020, and this pandemic thing is just making everything so uncertain, and things are changing. Oh my God. There was a time, the records were looking good, that okay, the vaccine is working, and then variants started coming out, and it was changing the story, and now some people have to wear masks. Oh my God. So the relief, after the wedding was over, I'm so happy about it. I think for me, the biggest takeaway, the biggest stuff I love about the wedding is the pictures and the videos and all of that. So I'm definitely not feeling any form of depression or anything like that. If anything, I'm grateful. I'm happy that it's done. And I think some people were saying that, some people feel depressed because they feel like the attention is taken away from them. First of all, my life before wedding, I like to keep to myself. I don't need, the wedding even made me talk to more people more. So now that it's over, I'm back to my default. So yeah, for me, that's not the case, and I guess, some people, they go through that. People have their different experiences, but I would definitely not say that's the case for me at all. I am thankful. I'm grateful it's over. And relieved that it's over.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So yeah, we went for our honeymoon in July as well. So we took a break. I'm so glad how we did things. Look, we did things how I want to do it. So we didn't go to honeymoon right after, because as I said, I was tired. Oh guys, the week after our wedding, our wedding was on Thursday. Trad was on Thursday. White wedding was on Sunday. And then that week, I think on Tuesday or so, Tuesday, I got really sick.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The week after our wedding, like by the next Thursday, which was a week after I tried, I was really, really sick.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad I can rest. It's over, it's all that good stuff. And then we took a break for 2 weeks, and then we went for our honeymoon end of July. So still the same month, but we took a break and we went for our honeymoon end of July, and we loved it. So if we're just to think about the whole wedding, just reflecting on the wedding, the week of the wedding, how everything went, how would you, for the trad and all that, and for the why, how everything just played out, compared to how we're thinking about it and all of that.
Yeah. So I think from a perspective, so let's just go back to a little bit over 2 months ago now, right? Yeah. So so starting from the trad, so I think it was good. I think for the trad, the guys, we definitely got a lot of pictures. So it was really good. We had a lot of extra time for pictures. The ladies probably got a little bit, not as much, but they were still looking good. I think overall, planning wise, the trad started on time actually. Everything started relatively on time. You just start with the trad first. Trad definitely started the most on time. I think when it comes to the vendors, I think the vendors did pretty well. The vendors did pretty well. Even though sometimes you could have a little headache with vendors as you're planning, but everything sorted out at the end. I think the couple, the way we wanted it is that the last 2 weeks before the wedding, we didn't want to be doing anything, but unfortunately that didn't necessarily happen. The major things were done, but it was still having some back and forth with vendors, asking all sorts of questions. Some of them are good questions, some of them are silly questions, some of them we felt like should have been handled before. But overall it was good. It wasn't stressful. It's not, it wasn't as stressful. Again, it's wedding planning, right? So it still has some stress to it. But the trad was good. The white, was good. I think when it comes to the trad, the trad was interesting going through because and I don't know if you said it, I wasn't necessarily, for it, right? But I'm glad that we did it. It was good. It was intimate. It was fun. The different ceremonies that they make the guy do was definitely interesting, but it was fun. So overall it was good. Yeah, no, it was really good. I agree. And to give him some context, maybe that's a whole video and so on later. Right. So when we're initially planning our wedding, right? I think Israel was saying that he wasn't for the trad before. Yeah, when we were initially planning our wedding, I definitely wanted a 2-day wedding. I wanted a 2-day wedding. I wanted a trad day, and I wanted a white wedding day because I didn't want to put the two on the same day because you end up rushing. It's too many events. One too many events, and you won't really get to appreciate the trad. It's just be some 1 hour thing, and then you go rush and go change. So I didn't like that at all. So we're gonna do that. But initially, Israel didn't care for a trad wedding, but I was like, I'm not sure. We're gonna do it. We're gonna, when it comes to wedding, I said it before, I'm very vintage. Very traditional when it comes to weddings. We're going to do all the rites. We're going to perform all the rites. And I'm very untraditional. And it was very untraditional. So we are going to do everything, So yes, we ended up doing the trad, and we ended up loving it, loving the trad and all of that. So so from my own perspective, the wedding week was good. Again, it's wedding, and stress is guaranteed, but you can just limit the stress as much as you can. So, but the trad wedding, I wish I took more photos, but I didn't take as many photos as I wanted to take, but I think that overall the wedding was great. I think it's wedding, and things don't always go exactly how you think they're gonna go. So just be grateful, take it for what it is, enjoy it, have fun, and all of that. So. I thought the trad was really great. I love our wedding colors. Yeah, the colors are looking good. Yeah. Oh my God! The magenta. Our magenta was beautiful, guys. Go on IG, go check out the photos.
And then the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, Asher for the wedding, for the trad was beautiful. The colors.
Yeah, no, the color
make too much sense.
The color combos ended up working.
Hi.
When you look at the picture, the color combos made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So it was good.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Israel was joking one time after the wedding. He was like, "We're all colored out after the wedding," because we really, took our time to say, "Okay, this is what we want. This is how it's going to look next to this." We planned this thing well, so I'm glad that the colors looked beautiful. Everything came out wonderful. So, and that's really great. Now for the white. So between the trad and the white, we had time to rest. We had time to rehearse for the white wedding, and then the white wedding went well. We weren't necessarily on top of timing as much as the trad for the white. Also because the location was a little far from the hotel.
Correct.
The location for the white wedding was a little farther from the hotel than the location from the trad to the hotel of the trad. So, but everything worked out well. It all worked out well, to be honest. Loved it. The weather was beautiful. Can we talk about the weather? Because the week of our wedding.
So it's interesting. The week of the wedding, right? The weather was not great.
The week of the wedding,
pretty much raining and just not sunny at all. So the morning on that Sunday, for the white wedding, I remember when I got up, I had to go to the house, to come pick up stuff, right? So the weather was like 70s, no sun, and I was like, okay, God, we need the sun, and we need it to be like 80 degrees, So that was the prayer day, and I just left it, just trusted that would happen. And then as it got closer to the time before we leave the hotel, the sun started coming out, the heat started coming up, and by the time we got to the ceremony and time to start, it was like sunny, 80, or actually over 80. It ended up probably being a little bit too hot. And God just answered prayers, and it was just awesome. And it was interesting because the next day, then the weather went back to crap. So it was all God, because when you do stuff outside, you just don't know. You just don't know what's gonna happen, right? So it was good. It was good.
Yeah, because our wedding was outdoor wedding. You see the videos and pictures. It was a beautiful outdoor ceremony. And the last thing anyone wants when you're doing an outdoor wedding ceremony is to have rain or have it be cold. But thankfully everything worked out perfect. The weather was beautiful, because taking into account that the week of it was raining and it was 60 something degrees. It was not sunny.
Correct.
But on that day, nice and sunny. God showed up. He showed out. So the weather was beautiful, and I was so thankful to God for that. So everything worked out. Everything worked out. So thankful, and when you look back, you say, it's a wedding.
Yeah.
It's a wedding, and things happen that you didn't think, and blah blah blah. But all in all, it was a huge success. God really showed up. God showed up for us, and because it was something that we wanted to do our wedding, and we're going to talk about this in another video, but we wanted to do our wedding. We didn't want to brush it off to go do something else. We didn't want to. We had a vision of how our wedding wanted to look. We had an idea. We had, and we didn't want it to be that, right? So, we prayed. We took time to pray, especially when we had to move our wedding. We're like, God, we don't want to move this wedding again.
Correct.
It's happening in 2021. We don't want to move this wedding again, and we need you to show up for us. So we were very intentional and very specific with our prayers. We were not just saying, let's see how it goes. If it happens, if COVID allows us to do it. No. We were very specific with our prayers and very intentional with our prayers that this is what we want our wedding to look like. This is what we want to do. God, these are the prayers that we have, taking into account that we're in a pandemic and things like that. I got vaccinated, he got fully vaccinated, I got fully vaccinated, our family members got fully vaccinated. So, it was a good, relaxed wedding, and no one was tense about COVID.
Correct.
COVID, we didn't even remember.
Correct. Yeah, no, it was interesting because, so this is the summer, right? So summer, people have calmed down. Delta wasn't as much of a factor, but Delta started actually being a factor.
Yes.
Like the week of the wedding, right?
Yes.
So we're just like, okay, let's just get this wedding done.
Before they start their noise.
Before the noise starts on Delta, right? And then and then a couple weeks, and then we're hoping that for our honeymoon, that it wouldn't be as much of a factor as well. So but thankfully, as soon as we came back, Delta, the Delta variant started becoming more of a factor, and everybody started talking more about it, right? Again, it's reality, right? People, it's it is what it is when it comes to the virus, and in the pandemic, and you just hope you can get, you know, we could get our events through before it becomes a bigger factor, right? You know, so thankfully, you know, that was
All
able
worked
to happen.
out. Yeah,
so,
it all worked out.
Yeah,
Because
so it's all God.
yeah, all God, because we went, you know, for our honeymoon. It was great. We came back, and then literally the week when we came back from our honeymoon, we saw it on the news that Aruba added to the list of do not travel. What? We just came back from our honeymoon. Man, you know, God really showed up for us. And I was like, oh my God, thank God, because we didn't want, let's go for our honeymoon, no, please. Because we've been planning this thing for, you know, a while, and we just need to do our stuff. And the week of, I was at the gym when I saw the news that Aruba added to do not travel. I'm like, no way, we're just there. You know, so we really could see we could feel Jesus and see his handprint on a lot of things. No, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. We really could see Jesus. Like, I felt the Lord, you know, on our wedding. It was just, I don't know. He took care of us. God took care of us, you know. So yeah, so that's the reflections on our wedding. It's with great joy that we just think about, you know, the wedding. We look at some of the videos, the pictures, you know, and, you know, it's just amazing. And we're so thankful to God. So yeah, we're thinking of, we're going to do another video, you know, other videos. We have other idea videos, you know, maybe we could do even a more structured lessons, you know, from planning a wedding. I know we had an idea when we're coming back from our honeymoon in the plane, on ideas of some of the things that we could do video on. So you know, as well led, but you know, we just wanted to come and, you know, talk about, okay, it's done, how we're feeling, reflections on how we went, and just with a heart full of gratitude, you know, we're so thankful to God, you know. Yeah, thankful to God. And God cares. God cares about every detail. God is not going to say,
correct,
we are praying to me about wedding. What's wedding? You know what I mean? Yeah. People are dying, you know, people need money, people need jobs. No. God cares, you know, and wedding is not cheap, you know what I mean? So, and God cares about every detail of our life. So God really came, he came through, and we're so thankful, so thankful. So thank you guys.
Thank you
for watching our video. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Goodbye.
Let's see. Okay. And drink water.